Southern style DIY is dead and never coming back. Now, fortunately, that doesn't mean that I'm completely done making videos, but who I'm making videos for and why is changing. So, welcome to the Maker Edge. Now, does that mean that I'm completely done making projects? Absolutely not. I'm still a maker. I'm still gonna keep my garage workshop, and I'm still gonna show you stuff that I'm making, like that thing right over there that I haven't shared yet, but I'm excited to do so. So let's head up to my office where we're gonna talk about what's changing, why, and what's coming up that you should get excited about. Welcome to my home office, which, if you haven't seen it before, is a little bit in an interesting state because I still haven't built it yet, and we are going to build it on the Maker Edge. So back in 2016, after my wife and I got married, we bought the house that we have today, and we started going through the normal homeowner stuff of wanting to paint different rooms and finding just different little things that weren't quite how we wanted it, which is where I went down the YouTube rabbit hole of DIY and making stuff. I wanted to be able to go out into the garage or go out into my driveway and just throw a bunch of stuff together and have it come out exactly how I had in my head. Early in 2017, I decided to start taking what I was building and post it to Instagram, and discovered that there was this community of makers that I really wanted to be a part of. I went down the tutorial route of telling people how to build the same thing that I was, but there was a problem with that. See, I've never been the type of maker who wants to buy somebody's plans just so I can make a carbon copy for myself. So I don't buy a lot of plans. The ones that I did buy, I really just got to give me an idea of structure and how to put things together from somebody who really knew what they were doing, and then modify it at the very end to kind of suit the theme that we were going with. And so instead, I kind of shifted to doing more interesting use case videos. Like I did the hanging wall control panels and the overhead dust collection arm that I hadn't really seen anywhere else, and I thought people might get some inspiration from, even if they didn't build it the exact same way that I did. And then I went the other way and started to theme a bunch of projects, like the 2x4 Mythosaur skull or the Deadpool head that I power carved, which I actually still use in my office today. And then I went down the route of trying to combine the two together by building out a Star Wars workshop. And that's absolutely still something that I want to do. While I like making projects, I don't think I'm the best person to share with others how to make something, or frankly, to inspire them to start making something or to kind of shift their path the way I did. I want to help those creators who I think are really, really good at teaching people how to make things, or really good at inspiring others to take things to the next level. I want to help them get their message to more people. I have a major background in business. In fact, when I was still at Georgia Tech, I was the Apple campus representative to the entire institute. And my full-time job now is in corporate finance, building out financial models for a bunch of different companies. And while there are a lot of things about the business world that I don't like, a lot of it has helped me as I've tried to grow my business. For example, I never had to learn accounting just to build a business. I already knew it because I went to school for it, and I do it just about every day. I didn't have to learn how to build spreadsheets because I had a computer science background, and I build spreadsheets every single day. Now I believe that what I should really be doing is helping other makers and other creators and other brands build their business and get their messages out to more and more people. And part of that are going to be how the videos on the channel are changing. So what you're going to be able to expect from here on out are tips about growing your business, different ways that you can build out a newsletter. Newsletters are something that fascinate me right now because a lot of people don't do them right, which means if you're even just a little bit okay at having a newsletter or having a lead magnet or something like that, you're going to stand so far above the competition that you'll just be at a point where it almost doesn't make sense for you not to win. We're also going to talk about different ways that you can create systems for yourself to really streamline your process. So you may be asking yourself, David, if you're trying to build a business around helping other makers build their businesses, how do you make money if all of this is free? And that's a fair question. A while back, I heard something that stuck with me. That was, the education is free, but the execution is expensive. I strongly believe that I can give a ton of value to other creators and to other makers and to other brands through free content. Yay! If somebody wants help building that because they look at it and they say, hey, that's going to take a ton of effort, I don't really know where to start, that's where the services come in. And don't get me wrong, this isn't a pitch. I haven't mentioned a single service that I'm going to be offering, and there will be no links to book calls or any of that stuff. One of the biggest ways that I think I can distinguish myself is that not only am I really nerding out on the business side of building a small business on social media and offering services around that, I'm also a maker. So the only people I'm offering these services to are makers, brands, and companies within the makerspace. And since I'm a maker, we are still going to include some project stuff in here as well. The focus is going to be shifted a little. It's not going to be about the project that I'm building. It's going to be a lot more high level just to show that I do also make things. But as an example, I still want to turn my entire office into something that looks like it could be out of a smuggler ship from Star Wars. We may just look at it from a different lens of I'm going to be shooting videos in here. So we're gonna need to make sure that we put lighting in here the right way, so I'm not having to rely on like a monitor light that's right over here that probably doesn't look great. So whether you're a creator or a brand or a company, let me know in the comments what things you're struggling with. I'm revamping my content calendar to have not only more content, but more consistent content that I want to be as impactful for you as humanly possible. Until then, I'll talk to you later.